I guess we could talk about the value of whales. So if you care about a price going up, what matters is that no one's selling and that everyone's buying. That's what causes price to go up. Can you program people to buy? Not really. You can do marketing, you can have good slogans, you could have good tutorials, you could have good community, you could have good virality. There's a lot of things you could do to try and make it happen. But in the end, someone's got to press the green buy button, right? Now, can you like stop people from selling programmatically? Yes, you can, right? Like you can do things that reduce supply. So you burn coins, right? You can lock coins up, and then as long as you can't sell locked coins, you have reduced supply. That means people can't press the red sell button. But as long as people are pressing the green buy button, the price goes up, right? In an efficient market, assuming the demand is, increasing or going up. So who do you trust more to not panic dump their coins and hurt the price and cause, a pause in the appreciation? A person that doesn't have to sell because they've got so many coins and they're so rich that why bother? Or a bunch of noobs. The noobs sell. They sell on FUD. They have low time preference. They sell because they want to buy a car, right? They sell for stupid reasons. Maybe they're not stupid reasons. Maybe they're great reasons, but it just doesn't help to have people selling into a pump. It stops the pump, basically, right? So it doesn't matter who locks coins as long as they get locked, right? It doesn't matter who holds coins as long as they get held. That's the only thing that causes the price to go up. People pressing the buy button and not as many people pressing the sell button, more or less, right? And I could get really specific into this. We could talk about the size of their orders. We could talk about where their orders are happening, right? We could talk about what's going on derivatives, but in a very simplistic overview, you want more buying and less selling if you want the price of something to go up. So, right now, Hex has a design and it has a design intention, and its design intention is not to benefit people that want to sell on day 6. It's not. That is not what it is built for. So if people get shaken out and they sell their bags on day 6, do you want those guys to get paid more or less than non-believers? You want them to get paid more or less? I don't mind them getting paid less, right? Like I like to see the believers do better than the non-believers. So if people get shaken out, fine, right? Because I don't understand what type of speculator, after being warned by me that people would over FOMO day 1, and after seeing the EOS charts that I built that had a very similar launch and people over FOMO day 1, they just over FOMO day 1 anyway. And even though the supply was doubled that day to try and account for that, it needed to be even more, right? Because people just can't delay their gratification. They have to jump all in, right? And so we had 2 years of pent-up demand with people knowing about Hex, going to be launching. And then they unleashed all that demand in one day. And now the demand is like what it really is, right? Like increasing. Awareness is increasing, demand is increasing, more people are claiming coins, right? But compared to day 1, when they unleashed 2 years of demand at once, the numbers are obviously different, right? You can't like, so the game theory is not designed to benefit day 6 dumpers. And I don't understand why anyone bought heavy day 1 to dump day 6 when there's no even efficient market yet, right? Like the markets that are out there that carry Hex have maximum $15,000 a day volume, which is comedic. It means and I haven't looked at the books in a little bit, but a few days ago when I did, you could empty the order book on the buy side for 2 Bitcoin, or you can empty the order book on the sell side for 2 Bitcoin, which literally means the price is whatever anybody with any money wants to set it at. Like any mini whale could set the price at whatever they want because there's just no other liquidity there to fight them, right? So they could just buy the order book and set the price high, or sell it and set the price low, and there's no one else there that could stop them because the volume's so small, right? Now look, other guys could come in and then you could start getting an actual efficient market. But this speculating about what the price of Hex is because it's on an exchange that it's a brand new exchange, it doesn't have any volume, doesn't have any users, it's just silly. I don't understand why people do it. The game is for day 353, the big payday, when all of the unclaimed coins times the adoption multipliers gets handed out to the stakers, getting it earlier at better share price, with longer stakes to get, up to 3x the shares. That's, in my opinion, the game, right? Because, if you look at the way Bitcoin worked, imagine they were giving out like 90% of the supply of Bitcoin in the first year. And then whoever did a certain thing was going to get that giant chunk of Bitcoin then. Well, God, wouldn't it have served you well to get a big giant chunk then, right? Well, that's the game in Hex. Like, the inflation after day 353 is extremely low because it's designed for price appreciation. And if you have low inflation and that inflation is delayed because it's only paid at the end of a stake, well, that helps you get maximum price appreciation, right? As long as the demand is static or increasing. It even helps the dips be less if the demand was going down, right? Like, less supply is just better. So if people are optimizing for like day 6, I have absolutely no idea why. Like, I don't get it. So I don't mind those people getting wrecked. Like, you were warned. I don't understand why you would be selling on day 6 to, like, I don't get it. Whatever. I'm not your financial advisor. Like, everyone do your own thing, do your own research. Yeah. So in my mind, we just launched. Everyone loves the launch. Tons of great feedback. Compared to other product launches in crypto, everyone's been very, very impressed with the way Hex has launched. Everyone